Welcome to another Easy as 1, 2, 3 video, learning English by writing in a notebook. I'm Tony Marsh. Here's my Easy as 1, 2, 3 English notebook. By now you definitely have your notebook. Topic today, where do you live? Where you're from and where you live might be different. I'm from North Carolina. I live in Chicago. Where do you live? Okay. So, next line of your notebook here. Please, just write with me here. Okay. Topic, where you live. All right. Statement. 1. Say it with me. I live in, okay, I live in Chicago, I live in New York, I live in Brooklyn, I live in Brazil, I live in Germany, I live in, okay, so I'm going to say I live in Chicago, see, but obviously you write your thing, okay. You could say I live in Mexico now, you know. Yeah, I live in Chicago now, okay. Can you say that? Go, yeah, no, I'm from, Germany, but I live in, okay, so I'm from North Carolina, but I live in Chicago now. You can say I'm from California, but I live in, I'm from Mexico, but I live in New York now, or whatever you want to say. Say it with me. I'm from blank, but I live in blank. Now, this is a nice sentence. Nice little double, okay? I'm from here, from there, but I live here. Question. 2 is a yes/no question. My question for you is, do you live in Chicago? Or do you live in Rome? Maybe you live in Rome. Do you live in, let me try to guess. Do you live in Turkey? Do you live in Syria? Syria. Do you live in Lebanon? Do you live in Jordan? Do you live in Mexico City? I'm running out of guesses here. Let's write this. Let's write the book on English in real time. Okay, question for you. Do you live in blank now? Hey, do you live in, okay, ask me, say, hey Tony, do you live in Texas? And I'll say yes or no, right? Useful expression here. Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. Okay? So if you said, hey Tony, do you live in, do you live in Alaska, Tony? And I'll say, no, I don't. Do you live in California? No, I don't. Okay. Do you live in Japan? No, I don't. Okay. Do you live in Do you live in Rome? Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. Okay. 1N. Remember one statement. 1N. Negative statement. No. say I don't live in Germany. I don't live in Norway. I don't live in Tunisia or Morocco. Anywhere you don't live, okay? Okay. So question for you, do you live in Tunisia, or do you live in Morocco, or do you live in California? Yes or no? Okay? Say yes, I do, or no, I don't. I don't live in. Okay. 3 is open question, like a W. Who, where, what, where, when, why. Okay. So the 3 there is, what is it? It's where. So ask me, Tony, where, and remember this. Remember how do you? Remember the verb from 2 here. Do you live in? Bring the verb. Bring it down. You see that? Where do you live? So say, hey, Tony, where do you live? Remember we said, where are you from? Where are you from? I'm from North Carolina, but I live in Chicago now. Yes, I'm from North Carolina, but I live in Chicago now. I'm, from Korea, but I live in whatever the combination is, okay? So, final question. Where do you live? Do you live in Germany? Do you live in Japan? Do you live in Poland? Yes, no? Ask me, Tony, do you live in Poland? No, I don't. Right? I don't live in Poland. Ask me, Tony, no, do you live in, I'm running out of places. Hawaii, I don't know. No, I don't. Okay, question for you, do you live in? And then finally just, okay, then where? 3, where, who, what, where, when, why, open questions. Okay, where do you live? And then you tell me where you live. Where do you live? Okay? And you can also write your answers here. You can say, well, I'm from here, but I live there now, and so on. Okay, this has been that. The where do you live question with the easy as 1, 2, 3 notebook template. Thanks for watching. See you next time.